Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I want you to hear me today, not just with your ears, but with your heart, with your spirit, with that part of you that knows you were not created for mediocrity. You were created for impact, for growth, for victory, for greatness. Some of you are living a life right now where you feel small, you feel forgotten, you feel like you've been pushed to the side. You look at your circumstances and you say, life has beaten me, life has broken me, life has drained me. But I came today with a different message. A message that is bigger than your fear, stronger than your doubts, more powerful than your past. I came here to tell you this. You have greatness within you. Yes, you, not someone else, not the people you admire, not the people who seem stronger or richer or smarter than you. You have greatness within you. But listen, having greatness and activating greatness are two completely different things. Millions of people die with their greatness still sleeping inside them, ideas never acted on, dreams never pursued, goals buried under excuses. Life doesn't reward potential, it rewards effort, action, courage, and persistence. There's a version of you that the world has not met yet. A version of you that is stronger than the one you see in the mirror. A version of you that refuses to settle. A version of you that wakes up every morning saying, I am built for more. But here's the truth. Most people never meet that version of themselves. Why? Because they let fear sit in the driver's seat. Because they let other people's opinions control their decisions. Because they've been told they're not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough. And they believed it. Let me tell you something my mother said to me. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. You may have failed before, but you are not a failure. You may have made mistakes, but you are not your mistakes. You may have been rejected, but you are not worthless. Every champion you admire, every success story you look up to, every great individual you celebrate, all of them had one thing in common. They decided to wake up the greatness within them before the world believed in them. People laughed at them. People doubted them. People walked away from them. People said, it will never happen. But they kept going. They kept moving. They kept believing, even when nobody else did. And hear me now, life is not easy. Life will break you down just to see what you're made of. It will crush you, stretch you, test you, and push you. There will be nights you cry yourself to sleep, days when everything feels heavy, moments when giving up feels easier than holding on. But I want you to remember something. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is purified by fire. And greatness is awakened through struggle. If you're facing battle right now, if you're fighting silent wars no one knows about, if you're tired of pretending you're okay, if you're carrying weights that feel unbearable, this message is for you. Because the fact that you're still here, the fact that you're still breathing, the fact that life hasn't defeated you yet, means your story is not over. Say this with me right now. My story is not over. Say it again. My story is not over. Deep inside you, there is a spark of greatness. And when you feed that spark with belief, with discipline, with courage, it turns into a flame. And that flame becomes a fire. And that fire becomes a force the world cannot ignore. This video, this message, this moment right now is your reminder to wake up. Wake up your potential. Wake up your courage. Wake up your hunger. Wake up the greatness inside you. Because you are not here just to exist. You are here to grow, to evolve, to serve, to rise, to inspire, to become everything you were meant to become. And if you're ready, if you're truly ready to break the limits, to silence the doubts, to step into your purpose, then let's begin. Because greatness is not outside you, it's within you. And today, right now, we're going to wake it up, awakening the sleeping giant within you. Ladies and gentlemen, Now that we've opened the door, now that we've shaken the dust off your doubt, now that we've stirred something inside you, it is time to talk about the sleeping giant that lives within you. Yes, a giant, a force, a power, a greatness that has been lying dormant inside your spirit for far too long. But hear me today. Every human being, no matter where they started from, carries something extraordinary inside them. Some people express it. Some people suppress it. Some people ignore it. Some people never even know it exists. And some, like you, are standing at the edge of waking it up. Let me tell you something. Life does not give you greatness. Life awakens the greatness already inside you. You were born with it. You were designed with it. It is your inheritance. It is your identity. It is who you truly are beneath the fear, the doubt, the pain, the insecurity, the comparison, the failures, the setbacks, and the voices that told you you can't. There is a giant inside you, but that giant has been sleeping. Why? Because life has a way of putting your greatness to sleep. Because people have a way of putting your dreams to sleep. Because fear has a way of putting your courage to sleep. Because your past has a way of whispering, stay small, stay quiet, stay safe. But your greatness does not want safety. Your greatness wants purpose. Your greatness wants expansion. Your greatness wants expression. And right now, as you listen to this message, something inside you is beginning to stir. Something inside you is waking up. Something inside you is rising from a long sleep. The world tries to shrink you, but you were not built small. The world will try to convince you that you're average. It will try to convince you that you're supposed to fit in, not stand out. It will try to convince you that you're supposed to settle for a little piece of life instead of claiming the full life waiting for you. People will look at you and judge your abilities based on what they see, but they have no idea what lives inside you. They have no idea what you're capable of. They have no idea what you can become. We live in a world where people criticize more than they uplift, where they doubt more than they encourage, where they fear more than they dream. But you have to understand something powerful. The world's limitations do not determine your destiny. You weren't sent here to repeat the same story. You weren't sent here to stay stuck in the same place. You weren't sent here to dim your light because it makes others uncomfortable. No, you were sent here for greatness. And when you finally wake up that giant within you, the world won't recognize you anymore. They'll say, "Who is this person? How did they change so much? How did they rise from nowhere? How did they become unstoppable?" The answer will be simple. You woke up. The battle between who you are and who you could be. Inside every human being, there is a war between the person you currently are and the person you are capable of becoming. Every day, you have a choice. Do you listen to the voice of fear, or do you listen to the voice of greatness? Fear says, stay in your comfort zone. Don't take risks. What if you fail? What if they laugh at you? What if you're not good enough? But greatness says, what if you rise? What if you succeed? What if this is your moment? What if the world needs exactly what you carry? Every day, these two voices compete for your future. Every day, these two forces pull on your destiny. And whichever voice you feed becomes your reality. You cannot awaken the giant within you if you keep feeding your fear. You cannot awaken the giant within you if you keep repeating old stories. You cannot awaken the giant within you if you keep replaying old failures. You cannot awaken the giant within you if you believe the lies people told you. The greatness within you cannot wake up until you're willing to let your old identity fall asleep. Let me ask you today, are you ready to let go of who you were so you can become who you're meant to be? Because the giant inside you is not interested in your excuses, not interested in your fear, not interested in your past, not interested in what they said about you. The giant inside you only cares about one thing, your future. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Some of you haven't tapped into your greatness because you're waiting. waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right conditions, waiting for confidence, waiting for approval, waiting for the fear to go away. But let me tell you something. If you wait for fear to disappear, you will wait your entire life. Great people are not fearless. They act in spite of fear. They speak when their voice shakes. They step forward when their legs tremble. They believe even when doubt screams loudest. You don't need perfection to wake up your greatness. You need decision. You need courage. You need action. Greatness is activated the moment you stop saying, "I'm not ready," and start saying, "I'll begin anyway." You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. The moment you decide, everything changes. Every transformation begins with a decision, not a wish, not a hope, not a dream. A decision. I will no longer live small. I will no longer settle for less. I will no longer let fear run my life. I will no longer sleep on my potential. I will no longer walk in the shadow of my old self. The moment you decide, your energy shifts. Your focus sharpens. Your passion wakes up. Your spirit ignites. And when that happens, your greatness rises like a giant that has been asleep for years. Hungry, powerful, unstoppable. Listen to me. You've been quiet long enough. You've been hiding long enough. You've been doubting long enough. You've been shrinking long enough. You've been waiting long enough. This is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. The giant within you is ready, are you? You don't need someone else to believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. You don't need someone else's approval. You need your own permission. You don't need someone else to open a door. You need to step through the one already in front of you. Greatness does not respond to wishing. Greatness responds to awakening. And right now, right here, that giant inside you is rising. I can feel it. You can feel it. Something is shifting. Say this out loud. There is a giant inside me. Say it. There is a giant inside me. Now louder. And today, I wake it up. Because once that giant rises, fear runs. Doubt collapses. Limitations break. Excuses and your destiny begins. You are not weak. You are not average. You are not ordinary. You are not finished. You have greatness within you. And today, the giant wakes, overcoming the enemies of your greatness. Now that we've awakened the giant, now that something inside you has opened its eyes for the first time in a long time, we must talk about the enemies. Because hear me loud and clear, greatness does not rise without resistance. Every time you try to rise higher, something will try to pull you back down. Every time you try to break a cycle, something tries to bind you to your past. Every time you dare to believe in yourself, something whispers, "Sit down, stay small." Ladies and gentlemen, greatness has enemies. And if you don't know what those enemies are, if you don't learn to defeat them, they will defeat you. So let's talk about them. Let's expose them. Let's confront them. Let's take their power away. Because you cannot step into your destiny carrying the weight of these enemies. It's time to break free. Enemy has own fear, the silent dream killer. Fear is the number one enemy of your greatness. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of embarrassment. Fear of disappointment. Fear of losing. Fear of not being good enough. Fear whispers, "What if you fail?" But greatness whispers, "What if you succeed?" Fear says, "You're not ready." Greatness says, "You were born ready." Fear says, "What will they think of you?" Greatness says, "What will you think of you if you don't try?" Fear is a liar. Fear is a thief. Fear steals more dreams than failure ever will. Listen, I've met people with incredible talent, incredible potential, incredible gifts, but they never took a step because fear kept them stuck. Fear convinced them that trying was dangerous. Fear convinced them that comfort was safer. Fear convinced them that staying the same was better than taking a risk. But let me tell you something. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. You can't ignore it. You must face it. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling fear and moving forward anyway. Courage is standing up when your knees shake. Courage is speaking even when your voice trembles. Courage is saying, I may fail, but I'm still going to try. Fear does not stop the giant inside you. Fear only stops the version of you that doesn't believe in your own greatness. Enemy #2 doubt, the voice that lives inside you. Fear is what you feel, but doubt is what you think. And your thoughts are powerful. Your thoughts shape your behaviors. Your behaviors shape your habits. Your habits shape your identity. And your identity shapes your destiny. If you don't master your thoughts will master you. Doubt says, maybe you're not smart enough. Maybe you don't deserve success. Maybe you're dreaming too big. Maybe you don't have what it takes. But let me ask you something. Who told you that? Where did that idea come from? Who made you believe you're not enough? Who planted that seed in your mind? Because hear me, you were not born doubting yourself. Babies don't look at the floor and say, I'll never learn to walk. Children don't say, I don't deserve to run. Self-doubt is learned. And if it was learned, it can be unlearned. You defeat doubt by feeding your faith. You defeat doubt by surrounding yourself with people who lift you higher. You defeat doubt by taking action even when you're unsure. You defeat doubt by reminding yourself every day, I have greatness within me. Doubt dies when confidence rises. And confidence rises when you take action. Enemy #3 negative people, dream killers in disguise. Some of you have greatness inside, but you're surrounded by small thinkers. You're surrounded by complainers, by victims, by people who quit on their dreams and now want you to quit on yours. You're surrounded by people who want you to shrink so they can feel comfortable. People who say, be realistic. Stop dreaming so big. You're not meant for that kind of life. Don't embarrass yourself. Let me tell you something my mother told me. If you run around with 9 broke people, guess who will be the 10th? If you surround yourself with quitters, you will quit. If you surround yourself with doubters, you will doubt. If you surround yourself with complainers, you will complain. If you surround yourself with small minds, your dreams will shrink to fit their opinions. But if you surround yourself with people who dream, people who believe, people who push you, people who challenge you, people who see your greatness even when you don't, then you will rise. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You only need the right ones. And sometimes the enemy of your greatness is sitting right next to you. Sometimes the enemy of your greatness is living in your house. Sometimes the enemy of your greatness is the friend you talk to every day. You must learn to separate yourself from anything that suffocates your spirit. Your future is too important. Your purpose is too valuable. Your destiny is too big to be surrounded by people who keep you small. Enemy #4 your past, the chains you keep carrying. Some of you are not stuck because of what's happening right now. You're stuck because of something that happened years ago. A mistake, a failure, a heartbreak, a disappointment, a betrayal, a moment that crushed you so deeply you never fully recovered. And now, your past is holding your greatness hostage. But hear me today. You are not your past. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Your past is a chapter, not the whole book. Your past is a point of reference, not a point of residence. Every great person has a past. Every great person has scars. Every great person has moments they regret, but they made a decision. My past will not define my future. You can rise beyond anything that ever tried to break you. You can grow beyond anything you've ever suffered. You can become more than anything you've ever endured. Your greatness is not behind you. Your greatness is ahead of you. But you cannot walk into your future if you're still dragging yesterday with you. Let it go. Release it. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. Move forward. Because your greatness needs room to grow. Enemy #5 comfort, the most dangerous trap of all. Out of all enemies, this one is the most subtle, the most quiet, the most deadly. Comfort. Comfort whispers, "You're okay here. You don't need to push yourself. Why work harder? Why change? Why grow? Just relax. Stay the same." Comfort is a slow killer. It doesn't destroy you overnight. It destroys you one day at a time, one excuse at a time, one postponed dream at a time. Comfort is where dreams go to die. Comfort is where potential suffocates. Comfort is where the giant inside you falls back asleep. Listen to me. If you want to live an average life, stay comfortable. But if you want to live a life of greatness, you must get uncomfortable. Growth lives in discomfort. Strength is built in discomfort. Courage is born in discomfort. Greatness is awakened through discomfort. You cannot rise and stay comfortable. You cannot evolve and stay comfortable. You cannot break limits and stay comfortable. So ask yourself, what is comfort costing me? Because it might be costing you your future. Your greatness is worth the fight. Now that you know the enemies, you can defeat them. You can rise above them. You can stand tall against them. Fear cannot stop you. Doubt cannot stop you. Negative people cannot stop you. Your past cannot stop you. Comfort cannot stop you. Nothing can stop a person who has awakened their greatness and refuses to go back to sleep. Say it again with me. I have greatness within me, and nothing will stop me. Because today, you're not just motivating yourself. You're preparing for war. A war to claim the life you were meant to live. The courage to dream big and act bold. Greatness is not quiet. Greatness is not passive. Greatness is a fire waiting for oxygen, a storm waiting for a sky, a voice waiting for someone brave enough to speak. And here is the truth. Most people never wake up their greatness because they are terrified of dreaming too big. The world teaches you to stay realistic, stay in your lane, play it safe, don't ask for too much, don't aim too high. But tell me something. When has greatness ever lived in safe? When has transformation ever come from staying small? The courage to dream big isn't just a motivational concept, it's a total shift of identity. Because the moment you allow yourself to dream on a higher level, everything in your life begins to expand. Your thinking expands, your confidence expands, your expectations expand, and your actions expand. People don't fail because they aim too high and miss. No, people fail because they aim too low and hit. Les Brown says it beautifully. Most people fail in life not because they aim too high and miss, but because they aim too low and hit. Your dream is your permission slip from destiny. Your dream is your calling card from the future. Your dream is evidence that your greatness is already alive. It's just waiting for you to stop making it small enough to fit into the world that other people want for you. The fear of your own greatness. The biggest fear in life is not the fear of failure, it's the fear of responsibility. Because when you acknowledge your greatness, you also acknowledge that you must become a new version of yourself. And that version is stronger, more disciplined, more courageous, more demanding of excellence, more unwilling to settle. That's why people hide behind excuses. I don't have time. I don't have support. I don't have money. I don't know where to start. What if it doesn't work? But every excuse is just fear wearing a mask. You wake up your greatness by doing the very thing your fear tells you not to do. Fear says, don't try. Greatness says, start anyway. Fear says, play small. Greatness says, rise up. Fear says, stay comfortable. Greatness says, go further. Fear says, what will people think? Greatness says, what will your future self think if you don't? People laugh at big dreamers because they don't understand that big dreams come with big responsibility. And big responsibility transforms you into someone unstoppable. The cost of a small dream. If you dream small, you live small. If you dream small, you love small. If you dream small, you think small. If you dream small, you die with regrets. And nothing is heavier than regret. It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter what education you have. It doesn't matter what background you come from. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you made. If you only allow yourself to dream within the limits of your current situation, you'll never grow past your current situation. Greatness requires a dream that scares you. A dream that demands more from you. A dream that brings you to your knees and forces you to rise again. A dream that stretches your identity, shakes your comfort zone, and destroys your excuses. Your dream should be so big that it makes people uncomfortable because it reminds them of the dreams they abandoned. People who achieve greatness don't dream according to their reality. They dream according to their potential. Vision awakens greatness. Greatness sleeps inside every human being, but vision is the alarm clock. Vision gives direction. Vision gives clarity. Vision gives purpose. Vision gives energy. Vision gives passion. Vision gives strength. Without vision, your life becomes random. With vision, your life becomes intentional. You must ask yourself, what kind of life do I truly want? Not the life people expect. Not the life society suggests. Not the life your past prepared you for. No. The life that your greatness deserves. Your vision should excite you. It should intimidate you. It should force you to grow. It should make you say, I don't know how I'll get there, but I know it's where I belong. If your dream doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. Most people wake up and follow routine. Great people wake up and follow vision. Routine creates survival. Vision creates destiny. Big dreams require bold action. Dreaming big is only half the formula. The other half is bold action, action that stretches you, action that doesn't wait for perfect conditions, action that doesn't seek approval, action that moves even when fear screams stop. Bold action is the bridge between who you are and who you must become. You'll never feel ready. You'll never have enough time. You'll never have enough money. You'll never have all the answers. Boldness is acting before the conditions are ideal. Every great success story is built on action taken in uncertainty. People think confidence comes first, but confidence is created through action. You don't become bold by waiting. You become bold by choosing. The world respects bold people. People follow bold leaders. People trust bold speakers. People admire bold dreamers. People remember bold souls. Boldness is magnetic. Boldness is powerful. Boldness wakes up your greatness. When you decide to live boldly, you signal to the world that you're serious. You tell life, I'm ready. You tell fear, move aside. You tell excuses, you don't own me anymore. You tell your future, I'm coming for you. Boldness is the acceleration of destiny. Without bold action, dreams remain fantasies. With bold action, dreams become reality. The pain of not trying. Ask yourself this question sincerely. What will hurt more, trying and failing, or never trying at all? Trying and failing teaches you. Trying and failing strengthens you. Trying and failing evolves you. Trying and failing prepares you. But never trying haunts you. Years from now, when you look back at your life, you won't regret the things you failed at. You'll regret the things you were too afraid to attempt. Your greatness doesn't want a perfect path, it wants a courageous one. People who dream big change the world. Every movement in history, every breakthrough in science, every revolution in technology, every transformation in society, all began with someone who dared to dream beyond their limitations. Someone who said, "I refuse to live the life that others expect of me. I will create the life that I know is possible." Dreamers change the world because dreamers give the world permission to evolve. When you dream big, you don't just change your life. You change the lives of everyone around you. Your greatness is not just for you. It's for the people you will inspire. It's for the people you will help. It's for the lives you will touch. When you wake up your greatness, you wake up the greatness of everyone connected to you. Your dream is your responsibility. Nobody is going to save you. Nobody is going to hand you your dream. Nobody is coming to push you. Nobody is coming to force you. Your dream is your duty. Your dream is your responsibility. Your dream is your obligation. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your future. You owe it to your greatness. Stop waiting. Start becoming. Don't let life choose for you. You choose for you. You choose your dream. You choose your identity. You choose your greatness. You have greatness within you, but you must activate it. Your greatness will not activate itself. Your greatness will not awaken by accident. Your greatness will not rise without intention. You must breathe life into it. You must commit to it. You must fight for it. You must protect it. You must feed it. Every big dream you have is a seed of greatness. If you water it with discipline, if you expose it to the sunlight of courage, if you protect it from the weeds of negativity, that dream will turn into a reality that your past never believed was possible, a reality that your critics said was impossible, a reality that your old identity could not contain, because when you honor your greatness, the universe honors you. Final reminder of Rule 4. You have greatness within you, but greatness needs fuel. Greatness needs dreaming. Greatness needs courage. Greatness needs bold action. And most importantly, greatness needs you to believe in it. You are the only person powerful enough to stop yourself, and the only person powerful enough to release yourself. Your greatness is awake when your dream is bigger than your excuses. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, before we close this message, I want you to hear me, not just with your ears, but with your heart, with your soul, with that part of you that knows you were created for more. You've heard the words today. You've felt the fire rising inside you. You've been reminded that you have greatness within you. And now it's time to take a step forward, a bold step, a fearless step, a step that announces to the universe that you are ready to claim your destiny. But here's the truth. Your greatness does not wake up while you sit in your comfort zone. Your greatness does not rise while you wait for someone else to tell you you can. Your greatness does not grow while you let fear, doubt, and past mistakes chain you down. No. Greatness awakens when you make a decision to act, a decision to believe, a decision to rise no matter how many times life has tried to push you down. Right now, I want you to make a promise to yourself. I will no longer let fear control me. I will no longer let doubt define me. I will no longer let my past dictate my future. I will no longer shrink to fit someone else's expectations. I will rise, I will fight, I will grow. And I will wake up the greatness within me. Say it again louder this time. I will wake up the greatness within me. You see, the world doesn't give greatness to the timid. The world doesn't give greatness to those who wait. The world doesn't give greatness to those who quit before they even begin. The world respects action. The world respects courage. The world respects people who rise, who fight, who refuse to give up, who refuse to settle, and who claim what is theirs by birthright greatness. And that greatness, my friend, that fire inside you, that giant that has been waiting, it is hungry, it is powerful. And it is unstoppable when you feed it with belief, discipline, action, and faith. Let me tell you something very clearly. Your story is not over. Your life is not over. Your purpose is not over. No matter how many times you've been knocked down, no matter how many times people have doubted you, no matter how many doors have closed in your face, your moment is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. Your victory is coming.